What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to a Bread on ETH update. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so as you guys can see, Bread on ETH is actually doing very well right now. It's back up to a $14.8 million market cap. And just simply from the lows, Bread on ETH has pumped close to 400%. It's up 383-ish%. That right there shows you the amount of strength that this project has. Now, if you guys have been watching my content, you know that my community has been all over this project for a very long time. This was first found by my boy Manchester, and then I posted a buy alert for it at a $200,000 market cap. At its peak, it did over a 239x. So this is a project that we have been on for a very long time, and it's starting to do very well again. Now, one of the biggest reasons that I've been very bullish on this project is simply because of the fact that it's on Ethereum. So as a lot of you guys know, right now, Ethereum is finally starting to break out. So Ethereum is up 41% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin is only up 10.5%. In order for altcoins to truly start flying, this is the kind of thing that we need to see. And you can see that Bitcoin dominance is starting to drop. It's down to 61.3%. There was a point in time where Bitcoin dominance was almost 67%. Now, what's also very bullish is if you look at meme coins, you can see that Pepe is one of the best performing meme coins right now. It's up 79% in the last week. Now, the reason this affects Brett on ETH is because Pepe is the leader of the Boys Club. And as a lot of you guys know, Brett is one of the main 4 characters in the Boys Club. And the reason that I keep emphasizing Brett on Ethereum is because the entire Boys Club is on Ethereum. The only project that is not on Ethereum is Brett on Base. And if you look at Bread on Base, it's actually had a very nice breakout over the last week. It's back up to an $839 million market cap. And to be clear, I have never one time said that I think Bread on ETH is actually going to flip Bread on Base. I do think Bread on Base is a very solid project. However, when every single other Boys Club project is on Ethereum, I believe that Bread on ETH actually has a very strong narrative. And you can see that many other people clearly agree, and that's why it's up almost 400% from the lows. And the main thing that I want to point out about Bread on ETH is actually the community. If you look at their X account, they have 9.3k followers, but this community is incredibly strong. They remained resilient through the entire 5 months of downtrend. They were raiding every single day. And to be clear, all of these meme coins that I cover on my channel are extremely high risk. But if this is your guys' first time watching a Bread on ETH video, then I recommend at least joining their Telegram. Get a feel for the community and see if this is the kind of community that you vibe with. What's also cool about Bread on ETH is that they're backed by Zach Ventura. If you guys haven't seen him, go give him a follow on X and go give him a follow on YouTube. I really enjoy his content. He's very good at what he does. But in general, they have an incredibly strong community. Now again, to be clear, I am not saying that I think Bread on ETH is ever going to actually flip Bread on Base. But I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. So you come over here to CoinMarketCap and you type in Andy. What's the first Andy that comes up? Andy on ETH. It's at an $87 million market cap. You look up Landwolf. First one that comes up, $62 million market cap. This one is on Ethereum. Obviously, you type in Pepe. It's Pepe on Ethereum. And Pepe is almost a $6 billion market cap. So in my personal opinion, there's always going to be a narrative for Bread on ETH. Now, from a technical analysis standpoint, just to be clear, I don't think that this is a perfect time to buy this project. I never recommend chasing green candles. Now, if Ethereum does continue to run, then Bread on ETH could obviously continue to run. However, what I'd personally be looking for is to see if Bread on ETH forms some sort of a bull flag. And if you see price action come back down and potentially get a bounce off of one of these previous highs, that's usually the kind of retest that you're going to be looking for an entry. Now, I do also quickly want to go over Ethereum though. So when you look at Ethereum on the weekly time frame, we actually had an incredibly strong candle close. You can see that this candle actually closed above the 200 and the 21 weekly moving average. These are the levels that I've been telling you guys to watch. Very important levels. Now, I absolutely believe that this next candle is going to be extremely important. This is the candle where we are either going to get a rejection or we are going to confirm a breakout. So there's a good chance that we will know a lot more by the end of this candle. All that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early like Bread on ETH, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. We've been making huge gains in here this entire bull run. Similar to Bread on ETH, but even just recently we've nailed multiple 100x projects. Saito was called extremely early on my Discord and it hit a 102x. We also were all over Rato, which did over a 400x. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how are you guys feeling about Bread on ETH? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.